Ladies and gentlemen, my name is MC Photo, and today we have one of our models, Nilu. She came all the way from South Africa.
Yes.
And let's hear what kind of credibility things you have to your name. What makes you a model?
Okay, what makes me a model, first of all, I don't want to lie. I won't say I started doing modeling at the age of 5. I just started doing modeling this year, early January. As an immigrant, a lot of people know that it's very difficult to get a job.
Mm-hmm.
So I decided I was at home. I have a 5-year-old son. So I was at
Nice.
home and taking care of him, and I thought, let me just go on the internet and do some research to find something to do because staying home is boring.
Right.
So I went to modeling agencies. I did some few research on that, and what happened is I got a call from a modeling agency. I went to it, but then sadly enough, it doesn't help with anything.
So
They made us pay
Oh
a
my
lot
God.
of money.
That's a scam.
They keep on making us pay till today.
Guys,
every
don't
month.
do it. If at the minute they tell you you need the money to pay for the portfolio and that stuff,
Yes.
there is plenty of photographers now that who will pay you for that, not the other way
Yes.
around.
So I heard from a friend that there's a website again that's called Model Mayhem. So I went to that website, put my pictures there, and that's when I started to get calls and paying gigs.
Nice.
Until today, that goes very well for me.
Mhm.
And yes, so I've been doing this for a year and I'm loving it.
Nice.
Yeah.
So let me ask you a couple of questions. We kind of discussed what poses and facial expressions works for you. What do you think?
Okay, as
A commercial
for me,
model? What do you?
I am a lingerie.
Lingerie.
I'm a nude. I'm an artistic. I don't do runway because I'm short.
Mhm.
So I would say, based on what I'm wearing, that's where my expressions come from and how I feel like.
Mhm.
I had a shoot a couple of weeks ago and it was a lingerie nude shoot. And when I looked at my pictures, I was going through a time where me and my mom were fighting. Things were not
But
going well.
how's your mom taking that you doing
That
nude
I'm
like
nude
that?
well, she doesn't
Proud?
know
She
that I
doesn't?
don't do nude modeling.
Okay.
But she knows that I do lingerie modeling.
Okay.
So in that shoot, I looked at my picture and I can see the pain that I'm going through. And so when you do a photo shoot, it's what you feel, it's expressions, it's your feelings, it's what you're thinking. It's not just standing in front of a camera and smiling. It takes a lot of measures of home. It's not like bring your personal business to work, but then it
Do you,
it
when
joins
you
in
talk with the photographer, do you need constant contact, or you need direction, or you like to be live alone to
No.
do your own thing? Like, how do you interact? What's the best way?
Usually, photographers will tell me like once or twice, okay, pose like this, pose like that. Once I'm used to the photographer working together, then I become comfortable and I just do whatever I feel like doing, and they love it.
Okay.
Yes.
What do you think are the advantages of being a model?
The advantages are taking good care of yourself because you need to good health. Keep your skin very beautiful. Like right now I don't have any makeup on, just have lipstick on. So you need to keep your skin very beautiful. You need to keep your body in a perfect shape. You don't have to go to the gym all the time. I don't go to the gym all the time, but
Does it help you to build self-confidence?
yes, it helps you to build self-esteem, self-confidence, interact
When
with people
your
more.
son will grow up, and his mom, he might find out one day that his mom did some modeling, like Hugh Hefner passed away yesterday. Do you think the world is changing and there is more acceptance for the respect for the female body and for the models?
I think I don't know.
There
how
is
to
still more
explain, but-
prejudice?
Yes, because for instance, male models can take pictures and they're just wearing their underwears. So I don't think it's bad enough for women. If you feel comfortable in your body, then wear it as you would wear any attire. Wear it as you're wearing a dress, as long as you feel comfortable in your
What's the
skin.
key, like, when you decide to shoot with a photographer, that, to make sure that someone will not rape you or will offend you? Like, how do you look for the key questions, what they say on Model Mayhem, not to get in any scams?
Okay, what I look for, I go to their portfolio, their profile. I look for their credit.
What if it's a fake profile? What if it's those pictures from someone else? What if it's all scam? How do you know?
That's a good question. I would say.
What are the advice that you can give to other young girls who facing the same issues?
I would say if a photographer keeps on calling you all the time, calling you constantly, it shows that desperation and they want to use you for something. If you call just once or email,
so the
best advice is never give out your number the second time you interact with a photographer. Either email or stick to Model Mayhem.
But when we spoke, at some point you gave me a number. What makes you trust me or not trust me? Like, what's the how did you decide that you want to interview with me?
Okay, I think with me it's faith. I have a lot of faith.
But what gives you faith? Like, you don't know me. It's the first 10 minutes ago. You haven't met me before. So what's made you trust me? Look at my profile. What's the location, the space.
Yes, the location is very important.
Profession.
The location is very important. Where the way it's based, where the photo shoot is based, that is important. When I come
they
here,
take you like a abandoned building, you don't know anywhere.
That's dangerous.
You don't know where they're gonna take you. It's you need an escort. You need some help behind it. Okay. What is the future for you as a model? Like, what do you think? Are you married?
No, not married.
You're not married. So let's say. In my experience, some of the models that I worked in the past, and they came off the boat, like whether from Russia, Ukraine, or South Africa, years ago. Nowadays, I see them either dating or marrying or have kids with a really, really wealthy, not just millionaires. We're talking about billionaires. And I found the way to the working with the really wealthy families in my day job. Through many friends of models like you. At some point, you're young and beautiful. You meet someone who is extremely wealthy, who can afford a beautiful wife, and who once you marry and once the guy trusts you, you control basically the finance, the money, especially if you have a couple of kids together. And that's kind of some of the girls I see. They are now head of the household. The guy is maybe 50, 60, 70 years old and a younger, beautiful wife, and at some point that wife inherits all the money and all the control. Do you see that this is the common path for the models?
I would say that's true, because you are not the first person to tell me that. In fact, I've heard that from a friend of mine. He asked me a similar question to that. And if that happens with me, I told myself one thing: I want to go back to school and study further. I don't want to base my life only depending on money. At least have a stability where you know that once I've studied this, I can find a job and have this as my income.
Well, for me, I happen to be wealthy and money, and it's easy to make money, so I always can make more. I think the art part is more interesting and important than if you have the beauty, money wouldn't buy it. No matter how much plastic surgery you do, if you don't have the original beauty, it's not there. So it's only what God gives you.
Yes, that's true.
Okay, guys, if you would like to see more of Nelus here with us at the show, perhaps you can write us an email, and hopefully you have some answers for us next time.
Yes.
Hopefully it was helpful for you guys.